With Rashad Floyd coming back, what do you see during Memphis and then also in practice?
Yeah, it was about time for Rashad to come back. You get around guys that just really love football. Football's been their life for such a long time. Football has definitely been Rashad's getaway. It's been his life. He loves it dearly. So when it got taken away from him, it hurt him, but like it hurt the people that know him really well, because we know that he was going to be missing it for a while. And when he finally got back out there, I think he saw the fire in him. He saw it all come back, which made me happy just to see him back out there on the field, and especially when I could get him the ball a couple times and a couple certain looks. So I was excited for him to be back out there. It's like he didn't miss a beat. So I think that's good as far as getting confidence back in a guy when he goes over there. And it's like he wasn't even injured at some point in time.
You'll be stunned that KC guys asking this question. I'm just curious, what have you thought of Pat Mahomes and what he's done? And you guys get compared a little bit. Do you see it, or is
Yeah, no, Patrick's playing his butt off. Being from KC, it's all Chiefs Kingdom, and you love the success that they're having. If you're a Kansas City fan, I think Patrick's playing his butt off. It's you're watching Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and Sammy Watkins and Kareem Hunt. He's got some weapons out there with him, and so Line's playing his butt off. Good old Mitch Morris out there playing his butt off for him. They're playing really well right now. I'm neutral as far as what teams I cheer for. NFL don't really have a team I cheer for, but they're playing well.
All three of those running backs are playing a lot, but what's Larry doing lately? Maybe kind of elevate his game. Where have you seen his growth?
Yeah, I think Larry's biggest thing is just vision. A lot of stuff we did last year was more of, hit the crack of the center and try to feel a gap to the right or to the left. Got wide zones, pull schemes, trap blocks. It's all a lot of different run scheme, to where at first it takes the running backs a little while to kind of see it and feel the blocks, feel the tackles and guards, and even tight ends pulling. It's just been different for him. I think Larry's vision over time it's been really good so far. It keeps getting better every single week, so that's awesome to see him grow like that.
Drew, you guys kind of being short on some wideouts. Was Kendall Bryant the guy that can maybe help you guys in the pass game?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think Kendall's biggest asset is just his frame. Anywhere from 5 to 15 yards, if he can get there, spot up, put his body into somebody, run across the field. A nickel that weighs 185, 195, 200 pounds. I don't know how willing they are to run into a guy that's 275 coming across the field, full steam. They're going to be shooting at his ankles, and, kind of getting a little jittery about that. So I think he's huge in our mid-range game.
Drew, obviously Jalen Knox has been really impressive the last few weeks, and everyone's kind of raved about his maturity and how that's enabled him to step in and be such a big feature of the offense so soon. How do you see examples of that maturity just in practice or in everyday life around here?
Yeah, I think one thing that he never does is complain. I think whether it was in the summer when we were running, it was just kept his mouth shut, did his job, went out there and 7-on-7, routes on air. He'd mess up, he'd clap, wouldn't let it affect him the next rep, he'd let it go. I think as far as this year goes, actually being in games, it's just, if he does have a bad play, you don't see him come to the sideline and pout about it. If he doesn't get the ball, he doesn't come to the sideline and pout about it. He literally just goes out there, does exactly what he's told, does his job, and then when he does do well, he likes to have fun, and he has fun with it. He wants to be out there, he wants to do great. So I think his self-motivation, is part of his huge maturity, is that he's not necessarily motivated by exterior things that, as a true football player, as someone that wants to be the best, you're not necessarily all the time motivated by exterior things about what people say about you or what they're writing about you the next day. He's really self-motivated just to be the best he can be. I think that's huge as part of his maturity.
Drew, Albert's always been a playmaker here. Albert's always been a playmaker for you guys. Over these last few games, he's really stepped up. Has it been a focus for you since kind of Emmanuel's been down, Nate's been down, to get him the ball, or has it just been kind of what the defense has been giving you guys?
It's just been kind of what the defense has been giving us. I don't think we're overly concerned with the lack of playmakers we have on our offense, where we think we need to feed one guy or, you know, design some plays up for a certain player. We're confident with all of our guys right now. We dish it out left or right, X, Y, F, and Z, all the way to the H. So I don't know. I don't think it was just a plan of let's get Albert the ball. It was this moment arise. It was a great call by Coach Dooley. Read it out clean, and then Albert got the ball.
When you come to the line, would you rather see Albert lined up against a linebacker that can't run with him or a safety that's not as big?
I'd go a linebacker that can't run with him because the linebackers probably still aren't as big as Albert. So if you get both, the guy that's not as big and the guy that can't run with him at the same time.
Back in the room. Drew, for you, the passing game and just your play, how big was it to have such a big bounce back game and hit a few explosive plays to Albert, Jalen, and the rest of the team?
Yeah, I think it's big if you're not confident in who you are and what offense you play in. So, I mean, it's always great to get back on the winning column. I think that was the biggest thing. That felt the best. We know we can hit big plays in the passing offense. And as far as me being, you know, confident in the plays that we're calling and our scheme every week, I'm super confident going into every single game. So it was nice to be able to execute like that and get the win. But as far as confidence goes, I don't think my confidence is any higher going into this week than it was last week.
Drew, how have you seen Coach Dooley grow and maybe how he's just called plays and managed the game? And if so, how have you seen it?
Yeah, I think, you know, every quarterback and like talks about their OC like this, but I think just our mentality as an offense and as a quarterback are slowly all meshing together, and we're all kind of becoming a full unit. You know, it stinks that it's kind of happening like a couple games late. I mean, we played really well at the beginning of the season, ran into some adversity to where I think if we were a little more seasoned, a little more veteran as far as running this offense, we might have been able to make a few plays here and there. But I think right now, especially after the last game, we all clicked really well. We all saw the plan from snap one to the last snap. There's nothing in our game plan that we were like, you know, we look back on it and question it, and we thought we could have done something better. We were crisp with it. We thought we played really well. I think that's, in the end, is probably why we played so well, because we felt confident going into it. We knew what was going on. It was just a really smooth game plan for us.
Drew, you're in the back. After Saturday's game, Tress Hall mentioned that your class had never beaten Kentucky. Does that mean anything to you to get a win over a team that you've never gotten?
Yeah, no, that'd be huge for us. Go all the way back, my freshman year playing at Kentucky. Remember that one very vividly. Sophomore year, junior year was, that was a fun one there. No, it would be awesome to be able to get a win over the Kentucky Wildcats. Even if we had beat them 3 times since I had been here, it'd still be awesome to get a win over them this weekend. They're a really good football team, so anytime you can beat a good football team, that's a positive.
Drew, Kentucky has Benny Snell's gotten a lot of press, but they also have kind of a star on the defensive side of the ball, and Josh Allen. What have you seen from him on film that just kind of stands out?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've seen from him actually wasn't on film. It was actually, I got to be around him this summer at this event I went to, and we talked a little bit. He's a really nice guy. Maybe it was buttering me up a little bit going into the season, but I liked where his head was at. He's a really determined football player. He wants to be the best. A lot of mindsets is that, it's the Georgias and the Floridas, and his mindset and my mindset going into it is we want to change that narrative in the SEC, and I think he's helping that team do a good job of that. We're trying to do our best here that we can to change that narrative as well. So in that sense, we both had that kind of chip on our shoulder, so I like where he was coming from with that. But as far as a football player and watching him on film, he's really explosive. I think our tackles are going to do a really good job with him. I think they can, I think they will, but he is a very good football player.
Back there.
Drew, you guys opened as about touchdown favorites in this game. Does it make a difference to you whether do you prefer being an underdog or a favorite? And looking at Kentucky, what have you seen from that defense that maybe you guys can exploit this weekend?
Yeah, I think if I knew exactly how all of that worked and how they figured out if we should be +7 or plus a 1.5 and all that kind of stuff, I think I'd buy into it. But I don't know how that works, and it's really not something I think about. I go into a game, and my biggest thing is, you know, where am I hot at? Am I protected here? What's this guy have on a route? And you know, if they do bring pressure, what's my answer? What can I do to make us right? So as far as us being, like 7, is that what you said, 7?
It was about,
Yeah,
about touchdown.
as far as us being that, I think it's just something you put on the back burners.
Last one here, go ahead, man. Drew, Kentucky's one of the better defenses in the league so far, but they are the best at stopping other teams when they're in the red zone and taking them away with no points. What do you have to focus on, or what does the offense have to focus on when you're in that scoring area from the 20 and in this week to be successful against a team that hasn't let a lot up in the red zone?
Yeah, I think when you go into a game and you do play a defense like that, you can get to the point where it's like, all right, we need to scheme something up. We need to maybe change the little things we do, throw something new at them. And then sometimes when you do that, you end up messing up. It's a new play, or you've repped it on air a couple times, and you can go in there and rep it live, and a couple things might be off by just a foot, by an inch, and that's just what football is. So I think we just need to go in there, we need to do the right things, we need to do our stuff, we need to execute well, and just make the little plays in the red zone. And if we can pound it in, we can pound it in. If we can throw it in, we'll throw it in. I think we just need to go in there and just do our stuff and not overthink it.